Hi Capricorn, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for August 2024. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in August and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you are born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from your cusp sign, so you may want to check that out. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Capricorn, now on to your August 2024 Psychic Tarot reading. So the first card you have, Capricorn, is the Eight of Cups, which is turning away from what's not working for you anymore, emotionally speaking, and heading off on a new journey with a stick of power and control in your hand. And even though the journey's unknown, you're still willing to take it. There's some things, Capricorn, that you feel like you can't be bothered with anymore. It could be a job, it could be a love relationship, it could be some club, group, or organization you belong to, or something within a social, your friends group. There's something you want to get out of because my guides are saying it's bothering you. It's bothering you. So you're somewhere where your circumstances are bothering you. And you're trying to think and plan of a better course of action. You're trying to plan a better course of action to, you want to go on a new journey, literally. Sometimes the cards, when I read them psychically, don't match totally what the card meaning is, but in your case, it absolutely does. With this Eight of Cups card. And it could be because you feel like somebody, could be a group of people, could be a particular person, wants to take away your freedom, your rights, take away perks or benefits or advantages that you have. It could be money, even wanting to take away money, but it feels not as much about finances, more like your time, your energy, your spirit, your will. Somebody wants to take these things away from you, and it's disruptive to you, and you feel like something is tiresome, burdensome, unfair. And you're kind of feeling like whatever you want to do now is going to propel you into a different trajectory than what trajectory your life has been going in. Maybe for the past few years or several years. Some of you may also be trying to get your act together or clean up your act in some way. Maybe you feel like you've gone off the beaten path on your own, like maybe you've drinking too much, or you got addicted to something, or you've been hanging out with people that have been negative or pulled you down or not been the best people to hang out with. Anything like that, so you may feel like there's something in you, like, I got to get my act together. I got to, maybe you don't feel like you're motivated. Maybe whatever used to excite you or enliven you or motivate you, could be work, could be a career, could be a love relationship. Like I said, it could be socially. It's like you feel like they've sucked the life out of you. They've drained you. You don't have that high on life, motivated kind of feeling, and you want to go find it. Some of you feel like you're losing your mojo, or that spring in your step, what excites you. So whatever you feel is sapping this strength, draining you, this is what you're going to move away from. And August could just be the beginning. You know, maybe this is something that's going to be a process that could take a little while. Maybe it's not going to be like, snap, in August you leave, but some of you, it could happen that, you know, precisely and that quickly. So the next card in your reading for August, Capricorn, is Six of Rods, which is victory after a battle. So this is being victorious in some way. Some of you that are hoping to get a new career or a new job may find yourself in a new position. So you could get a new job. Could even be within the job where you already work. Like if there's room to get promoted or to go into a different area or department. So some of you could be staying at the place where you're working, but there could be a feeling of like a new job at that particular job. Because I see some of you Capricorns getting trained in something. So if you start a new job or start a new position or in a new department at the job where you work, you know, if you've never done those things before or you're new to that department, they're going to train you. And I feel like there's going to be things that are going to happen very fast for you. And this fast is going to happen starting in August and goes through until the end of September or maybe even the first week of October, because you've got, like, I feel like things start to happen very fast in August, then especially in the month of September. You may also want to redecorate your house or rearrange your furniture or get new paintings or furnishings because you may be concerned about new themes. You may want new themes to surround you. Now, this could also be something you're writing or working on. You may want to have a new theme. Maybe you're a writer, or maybe you make music, or you paint or are an artist in some way. You may be looking, you know, for a new theme in something you want to create or work on. If you own your own business, you may have some idea that you want to have a new theme, like maybe you want a new website design and you're going for a new theme, or you're going to incorporate new products and services. Then maybe those products and services are going to be like a new theme other than what you normally offer. And I feel like whatever you do, you're going to get a round of applause. I feel like people are going to like it, be positive about it, and tell you they think that this is good. They're going to be approving of it and liking it. Some of you are going to be talking to people of positions that are higher up. So if you have any managers, supervisors, bosses, owners of a business or company, who's ever higher up where you are, you may be having important conversations with them in August or even in the month of September. There's also some things that need to be sorted out and rectified, and this could have to do with documentation, paperwork, your paperwork, things to do with like applications, any kind of documents, applications, anything to do with you that would have like your social security number or any like recommendations or job history. If you hear noise outside, I have to apologize. The houses are very, very close here and they're replacing their windows. They did it a couple months ago, then they stopped, and now they're back today, which I don't know why, because it's disgustingly hot. So I think they're crazy for doing it today. But if you hear hammering and any noise outside, it's literally right outside this window. So I apologize for the noise. And anything you do, like if you go on any job interviews or you have to make any kind of presentations, you're going to come across as like very dynamic, maybe dramatic, but definitely dynamic. So your energy is like ripe for these changes, you leaving what's not working for you anymore, you starting on new things. It's absolutely like the best time for you with that. So the next card in your reading is the Empress, and the Empress is a card that symbolizes a maternal figure that's crossed over to the other side, that could be watching you and looking out for you. This could be a maternal figure in the living, mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, someone like a mother figure to you. You could be the Empress. The Empress is also a card of creation, so you could be, and the birth of things, so it could be indicating a birth of a child, business, project, plan, or an idea. If your mother is deceased, you may have strong feelings about where your mother was buried. You may want to go there and put flowers or a wreath, or have her plot moved, or maybe you don't like something about the headstone. So if your mother is deceased, you may have some concern about the gravesite. Maybe they're changing it up and you don't like how they're changing things in that area where, you know, the like the graveyard, the mausoleum, or wherever she may be laid to rest. If you have a business, or you're doing some short-term gig or endeavor, or like maybe you're having a business on the side and you're still working at your regular job, but you're starting a business, you may get like a sidekick. You may have somebody that is like, I'm going way back to the day of, many of you, or some of you are going to know it, but some of you are going to be like, no, I don't know that show. But Johnny Carson used to have Ed McMahon as his sidekick, as do many of TV hosts do that. They're the main guy or woman, but then they have, not all of them do it, but some of them do. They have like their sidekick person that works with them. You may have something like that happen where you take on a partner, a sidekick, or an assistant, or somebody that like helps you out, like they help you out. They're working with you. You may be, you're paying them. They work with you. Unless it's happening at a company or business you work for, and they give you they give you an assistant or a sidekick, the company or business may be paying for it. But if you own your own business, or you're a public figure, or you own your own business, you're going to be paying them yourself. So it just depends whether, what kind of situation you're in. You may have a lot of things that get like, if your mother is in the living, or somebody like a mother figure to you, you could have, my guides are calling it vehement discussions. So you could be very much like telling your mom, hey, you need to do this, or you should be doing that, or why are you doing that, or you better be careful, or not approving of something that your mother is doing. Maybe your mother is being difficult, stubborn, strong-minded, willful, or making weird choices or decisions, and you may have some like, sometimes that happens doesn't happen for everybody. When parents get old, the children become like the parents, and the parents revert back to being like children. You could have that experience. So I just want to say here, if you'd like to get the latest video series that I just recorded for my Vimeo on-demand videos, I looked into the upcoming eclipse. We have two coming up. One is in September, the other's in October. So I did the first series of eclipse effects for the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, September 17th, 2024, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card reading for each sign of the zodiac for that eclipse. I highly recommend getting your rising sign and your moon sign, your rising sign and your sun sign if you can do so, but whatever sign resonates with you on YouTube, if you just want to get one, then go with what would normally resonate with you on YouTube when you select the video on Vimeo. Also, my Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread, psychic tarot readings, it's like in the top 3 of the most popular video series I record for Vimeo. I do these yearly, and I did them a month early this year because of the upcoming eclipse. I needed to record the eclipse videos. Usually I do them in August, but this year I did these Horseshoe Tarot spreads in July. So they are a 1 year of predictions from July of 2024 through July of 2025 for each sign of the zodiac, and it's tarot. So if you want to see what comes up there, lots of people want to get these Horseshoe Tarot spreads. You might want to too. So the links are down below in the description box in the Show More section, or you can go to my website, and eventually, if you don't see them yet, they will be posted on my videos page where you can get the links there. And when you click on the zodiac sign there, it takes you directly to that specific zodiac sign for that specific video on Vimeo. So I hope you'll decide to check them out. Now, the next card in your reading for August, Capricorn, is the Queen of Pentacles. This is very likely you. This is an earth sign person. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. So as I already said, some of you, this is you, but it could be another earth sign person in your life. I'm going to tell you right now, Capricorn, some of you may say, this isn't happening to me, but remember, they're predictions. So you may see it later. You're capturing the attention of people. Now, this could be positive attention or negative attention. I feel like many of you, it's positive attention. It could be how you look, or a look like if you changed your look, like lost weight or gained weight, or changed your hairstyle, or are wearing different wardrobe. But it can be for the work you're doing, things you're creating, things you're working on. But capturing the attention of people will be likely in August. And I feel like this is going to go on September, maybe even into October. You are definitely feeling the need for change and the need to make adjustments. Some of you Capricorns will feel like you want to make this adjustment to your physical body, to your appearance. Some of you Capricorns will feel like you need to make these changes and adjustments to your wardrobe, your hair. Some of you, it could be like financially, or your environment, the aesthetics of your environment. You're going to be very calculated in August. You're going to be like very planning and mapping things out and very calculated, especially about anything that pertains to your future. You may have recently, in the past few months, maybe could still feel this way in August. You could be going through some kind of feelings of internal trauma or lots of ups and downs. You know, that's completely understandable with the things that are going on out in the world. Many people are feeling like they're on some kind of, emotional roller coaster ride with things happening all over the world. It doesn't matter what country you're in, it's happening probably in mostly all of them. And so there could be other people feeling this way too, not just you, Capricorn. You may be very protective of your environment. You may be doing canning, like bottling things up and saving them. So like if you're good at growing vegetables, you may, or fruits, vegetables, other things, you may get into canning and do the canning process and save these things for, food for the future. You could also be into bottling things, because my guides are mentioning canning, bottling. So if you do any kind of brewing beer, making wine, you could be bottling up these things that you're making and fermenting or anything like that. Or even if you are knowledgeable about making tinctures or any kind of herbal remedies or anything that would get bottled or canned. Either way, some of you Capricorns will be getting into that. Now, your last card of the reading is Ace of Swords, which is victory. It can be truth being revealed, wisdom, knowledge. Sometimes it can even indicate love. So interesting, you had victory after a battle with the Six of Rods card. Now you have victory here again. I feel like by the end of August, or some of you by the end of September, you're going to feel like you've really made some gains, like made some headway in things that you were trying to get done. And any way and anywhere you can put on a display, a show, a tutorial, anything like that, whether it's a video on a video platform, or whether it's at a fair, a festival, a seminar, a work seminar, or something like that, it's going to go well. Something you were waiting for, like some kind of approval, like if you were waiting to get a grant, a loan, or an approval to get into a school, a training program, a college, a university, or to get into some kind of club, group, or organization, and you had to apply and get approved, anything or to get a work visa or something else, it's going to get approved. And there's a lot of things that could actually fall into your lap, Capricorn, that you have to review and approve. So some of you may have a job, or maybe it's going to be thrust upon you at your job if you didn't do it before, where you have to go through like paperwork or reviewing people's, like maybe you're the reviewer, maybe you're the mortgage lender, maybe you're the bank loan approver of loans, or whatever. You may be the one going through approving other people's stuff, other people's applications and applying. But for many of you, it's happening to you. Some of you may be moving to a new location, or you're looking at a location you may think of buying. So this could be, or renting. If you're not buying, it could be renting. So some of you may go to like an open house, or, going to see different properties, whether it's buying or renting. Some of you may be doing that activity in August, or even September, or even into October, because, sometimes buying stuff like houses and renting doesn't always happen quickly. So it could be taking a while for that to happen, but it could be an active month for you with that in August. Some of you may watch a video or a TV presentation, or seeing something, maybe live and in person, on how to repair something, fix something, or to get something done. So if you had any question about like something that you were working on, or something you were like trying to figure out how to do, you may, or it could be like a tutorial, like a video that came with a product. Sometimes you buy something and you're like, I got to figure out how to set this up, or how does it work? And then a little video, a little DVD or something comes with it, and you watch it, and it's going to show you how the product works, or how to put it together, and all of that. So some of you could be doing that in August. So the best gemstone crystal I got for you Capricorns to work with, use, and wear in the month of August is lapis. And lapis encourages self-awareness and also encourages you to speak your mind. Lapis reveals truth and also encourages you to speak your truth. It stimulates objectivity and clarity. It encourages creativity and inspires confidence. Lapis provides qualities of honesty, compassion, and morality. It's going to help you feel more at ease with your surroundings, make you feel a little bit more in balance. If you felt unstable, it's going to make you feel in balance. It's going to be a great stone for you to wear or carry on you or put under your pillow when you're going to sleep to help you make decisions. If you have big decision making coming up in August, you may really want to carry this because I feel like it's going to give you like clarity and help you make decisions. And anywhere you need to make a presentation, teach something, or go to a job interview or whatever, it's gonna boost your confidence. It's gonna help you with anything like where you need to feel solid, balanced, grounded, confident. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it, share it with others if you feel it was worth sharing, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, my most recently recorded video series are linked down below. Underneath this video, they're also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. My most recently recorded video series is the Psychic Crystal readings for August 2024 for each sign of the zodiac. These readings are a continuation or an expansion of the Psychic Tarot readings I do at the beginning of every month. Also, my eclipse effects from the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, September 17th, 2024, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Remember, eclipses start affecting you 1 month prior to the eclipse. The day of and the month of the eclipse is the strongest, and for the next 3 months. But eclipse effects can go all the way out 6 to 9 months or even up to a year. So you may want to check those out to see what this eclipse in Pisces will be bringing to you. Also, my Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread, Psychic Tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. The predictions start in July of 2024 and they go out until the year of the end of July of 2025. So that's a year's worth of predictions there. They are the 3rd most popular video series I record on Vimeo. You may want to check them out, see what each of the 7 cards I'm looking at, and see what cards showed up for you in those positions. You may want to see what is coming up for you in that 1 year time frame. Also, by viewer request, my 2024 financial Psychic Tarot readings. I used a totally new tarot layout, and it was kind of interesting to see what came up. Career did come up in those readings, but it is specifically a financial Psychic Tarot reading, so you may want to see what came out for you there. Also, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2024. I do them every year. If you want to see what came out for you in this year, we still have a whole second half of this year to go. So if you haven't gotten those yet, you may want to see What's Lucky and new for you in 2024. Also, my 2024 mid-year love and romance psychic tarot update for each sign of the zodiac. Lots of people want to know about love and romance. When I looked into those cards, the first half of each card is focusing on the single people of your sign, and the second half of the card is focusing on the coupled people of your sign. Also, my mid-year psychic tarot update for 2024, where I use the center of the Celtic Cross Tarot spread in those readings. So if you want to see what I got for you for the second half of this year in a whole general aspect, which can cover anything, love, money, career, romance, family, anything can come up in those mid-year psychic tarot updates. So you may want to check those out. Also, if you want to follow me on my social media pages, I do psychic tarot and oracle card readings there where I put it in writing. So you can read the predictions there and you can go back and look back, see what came up. Did other things I predict come up for you in those social media posts? You may want to check them out. My social media posts are on my The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid Pam Georgel _Pam Georgel on Instagram, and also on Twitter, which is @The Lucky Mermaid. That website is now called X, but you know what I mean when I say Twitter, and formerly known as X. Also, I post these on my community pages on YouTube. So if you're not on any of those social media platforms, you can follow me on my community pages. I do post those psychic predictions and messages in writing on there. Also, if you would like to help this channel, help support this channel, you can make a donation. That link is down below in the description box in the Show More section, and it is connected to PayPal. And thank you to those of you who have generously and kindly donated. It does help me a lot and it means a lot. And when you purchase my Vimeo videos, you are also supporting this channel. I do not sponsor other people's products or services on my channel. I only support my own work. So you're helping me out by purchasing those videos, and thank you so much for that. So I hope you have absolutely awesome energy that comes to you in the month of August, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.